This is ancient Kamiros, and today I'm here with my friend Are, who is very smart about this place, and he helps me guide you through it.
A little walkthrough, but not like a full-blown excursion because it is still an archaeological site and I'm not a licensed guide, so I can't give all the information about it, but I can give a little summary. So it's one of the three ancient habitats on Rhodes. Along with the Kamiros, there was, of course, Lindos, which is the most famous village and with its Acropolis. And the third one was ancient Ialisos. And these were the three ancient sites. And the locals who came from mainland, they were called Dorians, and they settled down here, and they decided to make three different settlements, and all of them were very friendly with each other, so they weren't like actively trying to destroy each other. They were cooperating. This side of the island was very good for agriculture and food growing, of course wine and oil as well, so it was very important place for the whole island, because not in Lindos it's very mountainous and you can't grow much food over there. But anyway, Kamiros consists of three different levels. The lower one, where we are at the moment, was called Agora. In English it's market. Basically it was this social place where people came to sell their products. They communicated, gossiped, and also there were some kind of like these benches and everything where ancient philosophers and teachers gave their knowledge to younger generation. And actually a lot of people thought that ancient Greeks were illiterate and they didn't know how to read or write or calculate or whatever, but actually around 33% of ancient Greeks were like very good, very well educated and could write and read, and that's why all these teachers gave their knowledge to the next generation all the time. But also there was old Apollo temple over there, because of course everyone worships different gods. Apollo was on the lower one, but high on top on the Acropolis there's of course another temple of Athena. Because Athena was after Helios, the main god that Rhodes decided to worship, and she was one of the strongest gods on the mythology. This city is for some reason called Pompeii of Rhodes, even though it wasn't destroyed by volcano or people didn't like everyone die. It suffered two very strong earthquakes, and after the second one that also destroyed the Colossus of Rhodes, and after that the locals just didn't have the energy energy, the money, or power anymore to rebuild it, because they already built it once, and it was destroyed again, and after that it was deserted, and the locals went along all over the island. Lindos, Yalissos, Rodos town, and some other smaller villages over the island, and so it was left behind, and some farmers later on around 18th, 19th century, while trying to start growing here something, found some piece of pottery, and after that archaeologists came, started digging, and found that what we see, because some of it is of course restored a little bit to give a better idea how the city looked like, but yeah, it's rarest cities in Greece, because usually villages were like labyrinth, and a lot of turns and corners, and very easy to get lost. But Kamiros, it was different. All the houses are built like in New York City by blocks, and there are no twists and turns, so it's very easily manageable and walkable, and I don't know, I think it's easier to build like this as well. And on the top there's again Acropolis, dedicated to Athena, and the big water reservoir for the citizens to drink fresh and cold and nice water, so they don't have to walk or ride very far to bring water for cooking or drinking or whatever, washing or whatever. So ancient times, that a lot of is still under the surface, because when you look at from the Google Maps, you can see on the left side this mountain, and underneath that there might be also a lot of different houses or buildings or whatever, and then on the right side as well there's something hidden there. So whenever you come to Rhodes, I highly recommend to visit this place, and especially with a licensed guide you can get a lot of very interesting information and facts about the history and the locals and everything like this. And of course you can ask questions and they answer you whatever you wish to know.